Wait, is Stephanie actually going to walk away from Alex Kyriakis for good? Or is this just another one of her toxic, manipulative games? And hold on a second. Are the writers seriously going to let EJ DiMera get away with destroying the Carver family all over again? Welcome back to Peacock TV. Spoilers, your home for all things Salem. Today is a gorgeous day to dive into some incredibly juicy drama because we have got massive, earth-shattering spoilers for the Monday, August 10 episode. If you thought last week was a roller coaster, you better strap in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button right now so you never miss a single update. Let's jump right into the biggest mess in Salem right now. On Monday, August 10, Stephanie reaches a massive, heartbreaking emotional turning point. The spoilers explicitly say she makes a painful decision about her future. Now, we all know she has spent weeks caught in the middle of this chaotic triangle with Alex, Joy Wesley, and baby Kelsey. But let's be real for a second. Stephanie has brought 90% of this misery onto herself. I honestly believe she has become completely unhinged. Ever since the trauma of the Owen Kent kidnapping, she has spiraled into this paranoid, jealous, toxic nightmare of a partner. She literally pulled a loaded gun and got arrested. And now she is throwing a massive pity party because Joy refuses to let an unstable, gun-toting Stephanie anywhere near her infant daughter. If you ask me, Joy is 100% in the right here. I am passionately defending Joy. She is protecting her child. Stephanie, on the other hand, is acting like a spoiled brat who cannot handle the fact that the universe does not revolve around her. Here at Peacock TV Spoilers, we've been tracking this storyline, and we think Stephanie is officially packing her bags. She is pushing for a legal separation. She is going to move out of their shared home because Alex is desperately trying to step up and be a full-time father to Kelsey. Alex wants to move into Joy's room at the pub to help care for his daughter, while Joy is battling a terrifying spinal stenosis diagnosis. And what does Stephanie do? She makes it all about her. I can't believe the writers are making Stephanie act this selfishly, but the actress Abigail Klein is absolutely killing it with this dark, edgy material. You can see the pure desperation in her eyes. But honestly, Alex deserves better. Remember years ago when Angelica Devereaux completely wrecked Alex's sense of stability? He grew up feeling abandoned and discarded. Finding out he had a daughter was the absolute best thing that ever happened to him. He is pouring his entire soul into being a good dad. And Joy is a warrior. She was literally conceived as a savior sibling to donate bone marrow to her sister who had leukemia. She knows what it means to fight for family. So when Stephanie throws these baseless accusations that Joy is faking her medical crisis just to steal Alex, it is beyond disgusting. Her decision on Monday is going to reshape their entire future. And frankly, I think a divorce is exactly what Alex needs to finally thrive. While Stephanie is busy blowing up her marriage, Alex is going to get some much-needed advice from a very unexpected source. On Monday's episode, Chanel Dupree DiMera sits down with Alex and offers him a fresh perspective just when he needs it, the absolute most. Alex has been running himself ragged, determined to fix every single problem himself. He wants to fix Joy's health, he wants to fix his broken marriage, and he wants to be the perfect father. But Chanel is going to drop some heavy truth bombs on him. She is going to convince him that not every battle can be won by just pushing harder. Sometimes accepting what you cannot control is the absolute strongest choice you can make. And wow, coming from Chanel, that advice carries so much weight. Think about what Chanel is going through right now. She is pregnant, she is battling aggressive breast cancer, and the spoilers tell us she is facing terrifying premature labor complications. She is literally fighting for her life and the life of her unborn baby. She knows exactly what it feels like to have zero control over your own destiny. When Chanel tells Alex to surrender to the chaos and focus on what truly matters, he needs to listen. I love this dynamic between them. It is so raw and real. The chemistry between these actors in these platonic, supportive scenes is just fantastic. It reminds me of the classic soap opera Friendships from a decade ago, where characters actually leaned on each other during sweeps month instead of just scheming behind each other's backs. Raven Bowens is delivering Emmy-worthy performances every single day, and this scene is going to be incredibly moving. Now, we need to talk about the absolute tragedy unfolding with the Carver family. On Monday, August 10, the emotional weight of Lexie's absence finally becomes too much for Theo to bear. He is completely breaking down, and honestly, who can blame him? We all know the horrifying truth. Theo and Chad literally stormed the secret DiMera tunnels and found Lexie dying in a hidden room. EJ DiMera, in his infinite arrogant cruelty, hid Lexie away like a dirty little secret because Dr. Rolf's resurrection serum failed. He was going to let her die alone in the dark just to cover up his own massive scientific failures. It makes me sick to my stomach. Lexie Carver is a legacy character, and treating her final moments like a cheap cover-up is a total insult to the fans. EJ has done some despicable things in his life, but this is a whole new level of evil. Thankfully, Theo does not have to face this nightmare alone. Lani steps in to comfort her brother as the uncertainty surrounding Lexie continues to grow. Sal Stowers is back as Lani, and she is bringing so much heart to these scenes. Paulina sent out an emergency SOS, and Lani rushed back to Salem right when her family needed her most. Sal Stowers has been so incredible in this role. I can't imagine a recast ever capturing that same magic. The bond between Theo and Lani has always been so special, and seeing her hold him while he cries over losing their mother all over again is going to require an entire box of tissues. The Carvers have been through hell and back over the years, but forcing Abe and Theo to grieve Lexie for a second time is just brutally cruel writing. I am furious at EJ, and I hope Rafe locks him up and throws away the key. The emotional toll this is taking on Theo is staggering. He is searching for hope, but he is preparing for the reality that his life will never, ever be the same. Speaking of the devil himself, EJ DiMera is going to find himself in the hot seat on Monday. Kat Green is pushing EJ for answers, and she is absolutely determined to get them. Kat is playing a very, very dangerous game right now. We know she is an ISA agent operating deep undercover, trying to set a massive trap for EJ. She has been using their shared history from that Italian rehabilitation facility where she used to read Wuthering Heights to him while he was in a coma to get under his skin. She is manipulating his memories and his emotions, but EJ is not a stupid man. He is a DiMera. He has Stefano's toxic, calculating blood running through his veins. Kat is pressing him, trying to figure out what he knows about the tainted drug scandal, the cover-ups, and maybe even Lexie. But whether EJ is actually willing to tell the truth is another matter entirely. I think EJ is a ticking time bomb. His entire world is collapsing. The drugs, the corporate sabotage, the tunnel secret, it is all closing in on him. If Kat pushes too hard, EJ might just snap. Let's look at the history of DiMera men. Stefano built an entire empire on crushing anyone who dared to question him. EJ is cut from the exact same cloth. Kat thinks her ISA badge and her Wuthering Heights memories are some kind of magical shield, but EJ doesn't care about the ISA. He cares about self-preservation. If Kat thinks she has the upper hand, she is setting herself up for a massive plot twist. This showdown on Monday is going to be incredibly tense. The actor playing EJ is absolutely killing it right now, bringing this menacing, arrogant energy to every single scene. Finally, we have to talk about Johnny DiMera. The spoilers for Monday reveal that Johnny is continuing to keep an incredibly important secret. And as we all know, secrets rarely stay buried in Salem. Every single day, Johnny remains silent. The stakes get higher and higher. So, what is this massive secret? If you ask me, Johnny knows exactly what his father did to Lexie. Johnny is the one who confronted EJ and was completely disgusted when he found out EJ was hiding a dying Lexie in those tunnels. Johnny insisted that EJ could not let her die without telling Abe and Theo the truth. But now, Johnny is carrying the weight of that knowledge, and it is tearing him apart from the inside out. Johnny is terrified of becoming Stefano too. He watched his grandfather manipulate, kidnap, and destroy lives for decades. He watched his father EJ do the exact same thing to Sammy Brady time and time again. Johnny wants to be a good man for Chanel, but by keeping EJ's sick, twisted secrets, Johnny is becoming complicit in the cover-up. If the truth comes out at the wrong moment, the consequences are going to extend far beyond his own family. If Chanel finds out that Johnny lied to Abe and Paulina about Lexie while Chanel was literally fighting for her life in the hospital, it could destroy their marriage. Johnny is playing with fire. He needs to come clean before the guilt eats him alive or before EJ drags him down with the sinking DiMera ship. Monday's episode is going to end on a massive cliffhanger, setting the stage for an explosive week. Stephanie's marriage is crumbling, Theo is drowning in grief, Kat is poking a sleeping bear, and Johnny is sitting on a secret that could blow Salem wide open. I cannot wait to see how this all plays out. But I want to know what you guys think. Do you think Stephanie is making the right choice by walking away, or is she just running from her own toxic behavior? And how long until Johnny finally cracks and exposes EJ to the entire town? Let me know all your wild theories and predictions down in the comments below. Thank you so much for tuning in to Peacock TV Spoilers. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on the latest Days of Our Lives gossip. I'll see you guys in the next video.